Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to deeply understand the libraries in C. Especially we have static library and the shared library. So first of all, what is a library? So the library is a reusable compiled code. So instead of writing the same function again and again through various processes in our system, we compile them once and used or reuse it along multiple programs within our system. Okay. So for example, if we have printf in our code, okay. So this printf we will be using in lot of programs that we are running in this Linux system. So this is also a case where we are using this API throughout multiple programs running on this system at the same time. But that is that library that contain this API is only one in the system. Okay. So libraries solve three major problems. So first is the code reusability. Okay. We can easily maintain the code of that library because we need to fix only the code within this library and we don't need to go to each and every program running in the system and change their code. Okay, so it's helpful for maintainability and we have separation of implementation from the uses. So we are using this printf here in this function, but the source code of the printf is not here. It is not there in studio.h as well. We only declare this printf here, but the original code of this printf API that we are using here lies in the libc.so file. If we go to the user lib directory in our system and we try to find libc.so star, so you see you get this libc.so.6. So this is the main library that we are using to execute our printf, and the printf source code will be lying here in this library. Okay, so here the .so means it's a dynamic library. So in order to let's understand what is a library, how to create it, and know the basics internals of that library, we'll create our own library here. Okay, very simple. So we will take a C file. For example, I'll take math.c. Okay, I'll open this, and what I will do here, I will take few functions definitions here. Okay, and here if I take return a plus b, four functions that will take input, two inputs a and b, and it will return the operation what we have, right? Okay, so I need a header file for this as well. Okay, so what I will do, I'll take hash include maths.c. I'll tell you why it is needed. Okay, so I will copy this ones and I will create maths.h as well for here. I'll insert the these all four function declaration here. Okay. So now I have maths.c and maths.h. Okay. So now from these very functions, I need to create a library named libmath. So how to do this? So for that, what I will do, I will take GCC hyphen shared because I'm going to create a shared library. Okay. And then I will use this relocation flag pick. Then I have maths.c, okay, hyphen o lib maths.so. Okay, let's make a library. Okay, now it got compiled. So ls hyphen lrt, I got a library libmath.so. So now the question is what to do with this dynamic library. Okay, so we need to link this library with the main. Okay, so we have main.c here. So I want to call the functions that is defined in maths.c into this main.c. Okay, so if I do vim main.c and here I will put sum is equal to percentage d and then I will put add for example 5 comma 6. So I need to get the value over here. Okay, so I just close it, and if I do gcc main.c hyphen o main, then you will get the error that this function is not been defined anywhere. Okay, so it will show the undefined reference to this. So because this function is not there in main.c, it is a part of our library function. So now we want to link that library to this main so that we can resolve this error. So in order to do this, what I will do here, I'll just copy for now libmath.so to the standard library directory. Okay, now I will copy. Okay, so this is a standard path where the GCC will look for any library. So I have put my library over there, and now I will do GCC main.c hyphen o main, and now I'll need to link the library that is libmath.so that is present in user lib. So for that, what I have to do, I just have to take this name, and now if I enter, I got a warning that it's an implicit function declaration over there because this library is linked, but still this add is not declared somewhere so that we can find out directly from there. So how to resolve this? I will open main.c, and if I include maths.h over here, Let's save it. Now error got resolved. Okay. Now the next part is I got this executable. Okay. So if I run this main, I'll get the value. If I don't want this library to be part of user lib and I want some other path, for example, the present directory to compile this. So what I will do here is I will do GCC. Okay, let's do this first 1 minute. So we have LDD main. So at loading time, what we have for this main. So this libmath.so is been linked. That is a part of user lib here, and we have libc as we are using studio.h. So it is all this library is also been linked, and we have the loader library here. So this way, all these library are linked to this executable. Okay. So once we run this executable, it will try to find the path of that library in the standard environment directories of that platform. If it won't find out there, so it will give you errors. Okay. So let's try one more thing. Like in spite of copying in user lib, our libmath.so, I'll remove this from there. Okay. So now I will remove main as well. So now what I will do, I'll do gcc hyphen o main, and we have main.c. And now I have to link maths. Okay. So here we'll get error, cannot find this because this present directory is not a part of our environment variable, so that GC can look into that path. So we have to give it externally. So either you can give it by using the LD flag, or for now, what I will do, I will give the path like this. So hyphen L to GCC will text, okay. We have to look for library over to the present directory as well. So now if you see, your main is getting compiled. So now this time it's taking this path. Okay. So if I run, so you will get a error. So it's showing this dot main giving error while loading the shared library. Cannot open the shared object. No sub file or directory. Means it is not finding the path properly. If I check the loading time of this main, so you'll see here this library is not been found. But this is run, though it got compiled. Okay. So for that, what I have to do, I have to take the present path. So I will take the present path here, and now I will put hyphen r path for the runtime path we have, comma, then this path. And then we have to pass it to the linker. So we have WL, comma, then we have R path. So this time we are passing the parameter path for that library to the linker, so that when this library got loaded, it will take the correct path. So this time if I do LDD and main, you will get the path of that library as well. Okay. And if this time, if you do main, you will get the sum as 11. Okay. So thanks for watching this video. See you in the next video.